One of the things I hear most often from women who run businesses is a sentence that sounds something along the lines of, I feel like I'm constantly behind. Behind on emails, behind on content, behind on follow-ups, behind on everything. And when people feel that way for long enough, they start believing something that's actually quite damaging. They start believing that the problem is them. They think maybe they're disorganised, they're bad at time management, they're simply not disciplined enough. But in the vast majority of cases, that's not the truth at all. The real problem is actually usually much, much simpler. The business has been built without support systems. And when a business operates without these systems, everything depends on the founder remembering to do things. Every message, every response, every piece of content, every follow-up, every task. The entire operational layer of the business sits inside one person's head, which means the founder becomes the central operating system of the entire business. Now, sure, that might be manageable at first, but as your business grows, something starts to happen. The number of moving parts also increases. You've got more inquiries, more conversations, more content. Maybe you're working on more platforms, more responsibilities, and suddenly the founder is no longer just running a business. They're carrying an entire infrastructure of the business on their shoulders. And this is where overwhelm begins. Not because the founder lacks ability, but because the business itself has no structural support. And this is why systems matter so much. You see, a system is simply a reliable way for something to happen without the constant manual effort. Lead captures become automatic. Information delivery, automatic. Follow-ups, automatic. Content distribution also becomes automatic. You see, the business begins to operate more like a well-designed environment rather than a messy collection of tasks. And when that happens, something really interesting occurs. The founder's brain is no longer filled with operational noise, and instead of constantly remembering the tasks, they begin thinking much more strategically. They start noticing new opportunities. They start creating better ideas. They start enjoying their work again. And perhaps most importantly, they stop feeling like the business is consuming their entire life. Because here's the reality that many people don't talk about. Most founders don't want a bigger business. They want a calmer business. Business that supports their life rather than dominates them. Business that allows them to be present with their children and their families. Business that allows them to think clearly rather than constantly in reaction. Businesses that don't require them to be online every waking hour. And that is the philosophy behind everything I teach here in AI Alchemy. The goal is not maximum hustle. It's intelligent support that we're interested in. Businesses that quietly run their operational layers so that founders can focus on the work that actually matters. That's what we want. Now, if you enjoy this kind of calm, practical thinking about business systems, make sure you subscribe, because this is exactly what we explore here every week. And if you'd like a simple starting point for introducing a calm AI system into your business, you can download my free Calm AI Quick Start Guide. You'll find the link in my bio. It's designed specifically for overwhelmed founders who want support, not more complexity. And if this topic interests you, I've created an entire playlist exploring calm AI systems for business. You can watch the next video in the series right here. It's coming up for you now.